So while we're working on the endothelium, we can support the secondary nitric oxide pathway. This is called the nitrate, nitrite, nitric oxide pathway. It does not improve brain endothelial function, but it does produce nitric oxide. And so it's kind of like a systemic vasodilator. So for this one, we start by eating foods that are high in nitrates, like beets. And you probably, if you've ever turned on your computer or TV or anything, you've probably seen a million ads for beets and nitric oxide. And so this is the pathway they're talking about. So beets are high in nitrate, leafy greens, pomegranates, dark chocolate, watermelon, garlic, citrus. Those are all good sources. So what happens is you eat nitrate and then your microbiome in your mouth converts that to nitrite. You need to have the proper microbes in your mouth in order to make that conversion. Once you get that conversion from nitrate to nitrite in the mouth, you're going to take that nitrite down to the stomach, and you must have an acid stomach to convert nitrite to nitric oxide. So you can see there are places where this can go wrong. Also, we need to be in a hypoxic environment in order for this to happen ideally. So the things that can help with hypoxia are strenuous physical exercise, sleep apnea, who wants that? But this is the backup system, right? Diving, high altitudes, anemia. And so if our primary system is not working well, we're probably already experiencing suboptimal oxygen levels because we're not healthy. And so we probably don't have to try too hard to create a low oxygen situation. Is probably already at hand. In fact, the lumen of the intestine already in normal status has an oxygen level of only 2 to 7%. So you could really think of that as being an anaerobic situation. That would be really great for making nitric oxide. So these are the bacteria that are helpful for reducing nitrate to nitrite, and they're particularly prevalent in the posterior tongue. So they are a number of different phyla, 4 different phyla are represented. And the bacteria, the microbiome of the esophagus is a little different from that of the mouth, and also that the nitrate reducing, or I guess it would be the nitrite reducing microorganisms in the belly are also a little different. So there's been some talk about what mouthwash does to the oral microbiome. For sure, you do not want to use any prescription mouthwash if you're like at home trying to just have oral hygiene. That stuff is serious and should only be used in serious situations. Because it definitely will reduce the production of the reduction of nitrate to nitrite in the mouth and in the blood. Listerine is less aggressive than the prescription mouthwashes, but it will reduce the nitrate reducing bacteria in the mouth. And so if you're going to use something like that, then it's a good idea to follow it with an oral probiotic or possibly erythritol mouthwash, because erythritol appears to support the nitrate reducing oral bacteria. You can also think about checking out Dr. Ellie Phillips, a dentist on YouTube, who recommends certain oral products and a certain order of using them to maintain optimal microbiome. So the things that disrupt this secondary pathway, nitrate, nitrite to nitric oxide, is inadequate nitrate intake, disruption of the mouth microbiome, antibiotics, antacids, which would cause that low stomach acid, and we need high, and disruption of the gut microbiome.